Hello all, I am Dr. Anand Nayyar, PhD in Computer Science. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Gyan with Anand Nayyar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned to all the technology videos on Linux administration, open source, Windows administration, embedded systems, Kali Linux, simulations, big data, machine learning, programming, deep learning, IoT, virtualization, unboxings and many more. If you want to know more about the details of my video, you can click on the playlist and you can find more details of the videos on which I make on my YouTube channel. If you want to know more about my research, you can go to Google Scholar and you can search my name Dr. Anand Nayyar and you can find all my research papers over here. And similarly, you can even go to researchgate.net and you can find my detailed profile and even my level of research over here, and you can find all the coordinates of my current research scenarios on this website. And similarly, you can even go to google.com and you can search my name as Anand Nayyar and you can find my website and every coordinates of my research, everything over this search. So I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned. Gyan with Anand Nayyar, your ultimate resource for technology. Thank you. Hello researchers, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing well. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to make machine learning in R. Now, before I proceed with doing machine learning on R and giving you an example of demonstration of how to analyze the data set on R language, so let us first of all understand what we are going to cover. In this session, I will be telling you how to load the dataset, how we summarize the dataset, how we visualize the dataset, how we evaluate some algorithms, and in the final, we will make some predictions. Now in this video, I will be making use of 4 softwares. The first software, as you can see on the screen, is the R language. The second software that we require is the R Studio. The third software which we require is the Python. That is, we will be using that is version 3.6.4 64-bit on my Windows 10 machine. And the fourth, which is very important, is the Anaconda based distribution. That is Anaconda 5.0.1, which I will be using this for 64-bit graphics based installer. So these are the basic softwares which we require. Now, in order to install these softwares and how to make your machine learning enable on R, so in the previous video, I have demonstrated that how to actually install R environment in Windows 10. Now, in this video, I will be telling you how to make R ready for machine learning, and then we will implement the machine learning using some package called Carrot. So let us go and first of all install Python and Anaconda, and then we proceed towards R and we will do with the machine learning in R language. So as you can see that all these 4 softwares have already been downloaded and these 2 softwares are already been installed, and I have already made one video of how to install R and R Studio on Windows 10, and I will be leaving the link of that video in the description below. So let us first of all install Python, which is version 3.6.3, which is the latest version on filming this video. So if I right click and click on properties, it is about a 30 MB of package. So what we have to do is to just simple double click this package. So you can see that it is saying install now or customize installation. So what we will do, we just go for install now, which is highly recommended, and installer launcher for all these is recommended. So let us click on install now. So let us click on yes. So it will take some time in order to install on Windows. So make it sure depending on the bit of your operating system, because I'm using Windows 10 Professional 64-bit, so I have already used only 64-bit of Python. So let's wait for the setup to start and finish, and after that we go for Anaconda, and then we go towards R Studio in order to implement machine learning. So you can see that the Python 3.6.3 development libraries installer has started. So it is installing executables, standard library, because Python is needed at the backend, and even this software which we also require for even deep learning. So in this video, I will be completely making R ready for machine learning as well as deep learning. So it is now installing the TCL/TK support. So not a big package, it just take 1 to 2 minutes to just set up and install. So I think so it is done. Okay, so special thanks to this, and everything is being done. So setup was successful. So the second software which we require not only for machine learning but also for deep learning is Anaconda 3. So in this video I will be covering this software also. So let's double click this software. So it is about 514 MB software, and you can download the software free of cost, and all the links which I have shown you right now on this web page will be available in the description below also. Okay, so the installer has started, so let's click on next. So I agree. So if you want to install it for you, it is okay, or if you want to install it for all users, so you have to right click and click on the admin basic. So I just go for the basic, that is just me. So I click on next, and I just take it to D drive of mine. So I click on next, and if you want to add, you can add for path variables, and even for path variable, and even for the default Python. So it is okay, if you want to do it you can do, otherwise there is no need. So I click on install. So it will take about 5 to 6 minutes to install Anaconda. So till then we pause the video and I return back once it is in between or going to complete. So you can see that almost 65% of installation has been done, but still it will take some time. So now you can see that almost 80% of the installation of Anaconda has been done. So make it sure that you grab a cup of coffee when you are installing, because it can take up to 15 to 20 minutes depending on the speed of the system and the power of installation. So almost 98% has been done. So let's wait for this to get complete. So it is almost done. So now we have completed all the preliminary requirements what is required in our machine in order to make this machine machine learning and deep learning ready to be programming efficient in R. Let's wait for it to get complete. So it is done, and let's get on next. And if you want to learn more about Anaconda Cloud and want to learn about Anaconda support, you can do it, but otherwise I just check off it and I click on finish. So which means that now we are all set to start R and to go and build and analyze any data on machine learning. So the next step is that we come to R Studio, and the first step in this video I will be using the caret. So in order to install caret, the first command is install.packages, that is in brackets caret. So let's press Ctrl and enter and let's execute it. So you see that the packages are being downloaded, not very big packages. So in order to do machine learning on R, so the caret package is mostly required, and mostly it is being done. So you can see that all the dependency based packages are also being installed and grabbed up. So we need other packages also, but Caret should ask if they want to load them. If you are having problem with these packages, you can install the Caret packages and all the packages. You might need to type the following command, which over there. So with this command, almost all the packages will be installed. And after that, rest assured, whatever you need, you can just install. Otherwise, 99.9% all the packages will be installed via this command, which I'm going to execute after this. So let's wait for this to complete. So some packages are heavy, some packages are very light. It depends on everything. So many packages are installed, you can see. Okay, so all the packages are being downloaded and installed in this location. So now let us execute some other command, that is install.packages. So let's press Control and enter. So this is going to install tons of packages. So depending on the connection speed, it will take some time. So let us pause the video for some time and we come back once we get complete. So now you can see that all the packages are installed and now we are all set to use the library, that is Caret. So let first of all initialize the library Caret. So you can see that it is loading the required package, that is lattice and ggplot. And might be it can load other packages also. So that is the safest reason that I have used this command in order to install all the packages. So what is Caret package? Caret package provides a consistent interface into hundreds of machine learning algorithms and provides useful convenience methods for data visualization, data resampling, model tuning, and model comparison, among other features. And it's a must-have tool for machine learning projects in R. So if you want to have more, I will leave the Caret. If you can go over there on Google, if you search, that is Caret package. And if I click on this, that is the Caret package, you can find more information regarding the Caret package. So what is all about, you can find more information like that on this website. So you can see everything is over here. So now let us go to the part B of this video, in which I will be telling you how to load the data. So I will be taking a data set of 150 observation of iris flower. So this is the observation for the iris flower data set, which was proposed by biologist Ronald Fisher in his paper 1936, the use of multiple measurements in toxiconic problems, and as example for linear discriminant analysis, and this type of square plot which we'll be using for this. So these are the three types of flowers, that is Centosa, versicolor, and virginica. Like we do a simple hello world program, so it is the basic step, and it is my first video for machine learning in R. So this is what the data set which I'm going to use. So let us first of all use the inbuilt data set which is inbuilt into Caret, that is data iris. So let's press Control and enter. So you can see that it has initialized a data set, and now we transfer the data set into this variable. So let's go over there. So you can see everything is setting out, and now what we do is to create a validation data set. So here what we do is that we use some statistical methods to estimate the accuracy of the models that we create on unseen data, and we also want to have concrete estimation of the accuracy of the best model of unseen data by evaluating on unseen data. So what we do, we can just split the data set into two, that is 80% which will be used to train our models and 20% will hold back as a validation data set. So let's go for this, that is let's go for first of all the summary. So you can see that it will give you the minimum, mean, median, and maximum for sepal, for Satiso, for Verico, and Virginica. So let's go for the validation. That is creating a list of the 80% of the rows, and that can be used for the training. So let's go for this and press enter, and you can see that it has done. So let's go for the select 20% of the data for validation, and it is done. So now let's go for use the remaining 80% of the data to train and testing the models. So it is also done. So now what we have to do, you now have the training data in the dataset variable, and now we will later use in the validation area. So now what we have to do is to summarize the data sets. So in this step we are going to look at different ways, that is dimension of dataset, the type of dataset, peek at the data, level of class attribute, breakdown of instance, and statistical summary. So first of all, let us go for the dimension of dataset. So you see it is 120 by 2, which we see that 120 are the instances and 5 are the attributes. So now let us see what are the type of attributes. So over here we just go and press enter. So you see that it is having numeric, numeric, and all these factors, which is regarded as the double inputs are double, and that's the class factor is a vector. So let's peek at data, in which we take the peek of the first 5 rows of the data. So let's press Ctrl Enter. So you can see that this is the first 5 rows of the data. So now what we do, we just go for the levels of class. The class variable is a factor, and factor is a class that has multiple class labels. So let us take a look at the level of the class. So let's press Ctrl Enter. So we have Sentosa, Versicolor, Ervengenica. So let's go for the class distribution, in which we have the number of instances that belong to each class, and let's summarize the class distribution. And go for this. So we have the frequency as well as the percentage. So now let us go for some statistical summary. So let's go for this, that is known as the visualization. So visualize the data set. So first of all, split the input as well as the output. Okay, so 2 data sets are being created. So now let us go for the input variables as numeric, and we create a box and whisker plots for each. So let's run this program code. So you can select this and press Ctrl Enter. So you can see a very beautiful graph has come, and it goes for the distribution of the input attributes, and we can also do the bar plot also. So let's go for the bar plotting also. So we plot Y, so you can see that this is the bar plot which is being done for Sentosa, Versicolor, and Virginica. So this confirmed in this lesson that we have come across the evenly distributed across all these sets. Now let us plot some multivariate graphs, that the scatter plot matrix, which I have already shown you in this website, like here. So this type of scatter plot we will plot. So let's press enter over there. So you can see a beautiful plot, and you can see everything over here. So whisker plots, and now let us go for the feature plot also. So here we have the feature plot. So petal length, petal width, sepal length, and sepal width. So it is analyzing which flower is Sentosa, Versicolor, and Virginica. So it is idea about this. So let us go with some density based plots. So density plots for each attribute of class value, and let's go for the feature plot. So here we have. So here are the plots which you can make for analyzing of data. So now let's go for some evaluation of some algorithms, and we will fold 10-fold cross validation to estimate the accuracy. So let's train the data control, and let's find the matrix. So now let us build the model. First of all, we should have the linear algorithm, and I've given the code like this. So let's wait, and we analyze the data. So after that we have the non-linear algorithms, and let's go for that execution. Okay, so now let us go for the training set of this algorithm, that is KNN. Now let's go for SVM. So we are training our data. Okay, so now let's go for the random forest. Okay, so now let us interpret the results, and we summarize the accuracy of the models. And let's summarize the results. So here are the results, very beautiful results which we have come in front of us, and let's plot the dot results for this. So you can see that the most accurate model in this case is LDA. So LDA model is best for this type of data set, and we can just print the LDA also. So this is the accuracy, that is 0.975, and kappa is 0.9625. And let's make some predictions, that is estimate the skill level of LDA on the validation dataset. and let's have the confusion matrix. So here is the confusion matrix for this. So this is what we do, the simple machine learning, and we train the models. So in this video I have demonstrated how to do a simple accuracy based data validation and estimation of data by using a data set which is based on a biologist that is on 3 types of flower, that is Centosa, versicolor and virginica. And we have seen that LDA, sorry, it is the most accurate, and the result within our expected range is between 97% plus minus 4% for reliability of the accuracy model. So in the future I will be bringing more videos on deep learning as well as machine learning. So do like this video, do comment, and do let me know what are your problems, what projects you are working, and what extra I can make for you on my YouTube channel. And last but not the least, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching this video.